that whole game, and that was that last at bat. She battled up there, but she just kept getting under the ball, kept pulling it a little bit, and you know, just can't say enough about Bree Scott. She's, you know, we talked a little bit about her. Her on-base percentage has been really good all year, but you know, she has struggled a little bit at the plate, and she knows it. I thought she's hit a couple balls hard this weekend, and you know, just hasn't been able to find a gap or find a hole. You know, she had a couple at the Lindsay game that I thought that she hit really hard on the nose, and you know, that's what I said to her, and I said to her dad. Her dad's been saying the same thing. You know, because she's going to find a little bleeder at some point and a little bloop, and lo and behold, it was to win the ball game. So what a big at bat for her right there in that situation.
Well, let's go back one more at bat. Riley Whitney, the freshman year in the conference, she was able to put down an RBI double to left field, scoring Jacqueline Roof, who led off the inning with a hit by pitch. But Whitney picked up the RBI double there. Roof scored. You can't ask for anything else from your freshman year in the Mid-South Conference either.
No, she's really been really outstanding. Of course, we've had to move her to the 4-hole with Tori going down and going out, and she just missed a couple pitches this whole weekend, I feel like, and she's hit the ball hard. She scored 2 runs yesterday against Lindsay on the airs. You know, she's just around it. I think Morton was a little bit slower today. She's thrown a lot this weekend for Georgetown, and she still did a phenomenal job. Riley was just able to finally stay inside one, or she missed a spot one, and you know, she yanked it down the line, and big hit bat, running the bases hard, getting to third, hit the triple, and able to score on Bree's blooper right there. It was huge.
You were waving her around second base, and she looked like a deer in the headlights. Didn't know whether to run or not. She ended up running, ended up sliding in safely. That was a huge at bat. But now let's talk about your pitcher here in the Mid-South Conference, Neely Quint. She gutted this one out. 10 innings. She ended up throwing 136 pitches. That's a career high for her. Her 28 wins matches the single season mark set by Decker back in 2016. How sweet is it for Neely Quint?
I love it for that kid. She's battled for us all year. You know, she got a little tired yesterday, so we were a little bit worried coming into today. And she said, "I feel great today. She felt better today than she did yesterday."
That's right.
And she simply just gutted it out for us right there. I thought she made some good pitches to get out of a couple innings, and you know, with runners on, with 1 out, with no outs, and you know, that kid has worked extremely hard, and I couldn't be more proud of her and what she's given to us. And you know, 28 wins, phenomenal. It's phenomenal. That's all you can say about it.
Well, now let's move to the defensive side one more time. Anna Atkins stands at what, about 5'2", give or take an inch or two. She had a catch in the 6th inning, maybe, I believe, a liner. She jumped up. The ball probably would have been right at Tori Humphrey's chest. But Dana makes a heck of a catch. She made a couple of nice grabs over at third base, and what a tournament she's had. How has she kind of just brought some positive energy to the ball club? Because that's what she does. She pumps everybody up. Her crazy, just country self pumps everybody up, and she's been huge for you in replacing Tori.
You know, early on, Dana was a little bit hard on herself. You know, she was competing at second base with Wheeler. Her and Wheeler were going back and forth, and I just said, you know, you've got to relax. She's a great teammate. She is great energy in the dugout. When she was getting on the field, she was tightening up a little bit, and I said, you know, we need that energy on the field, and I think we had that meeting about halfway through the season, and you know, her demeanor's changed. I thought she was a difference maker for us this weekend. She made a ton of plays over there. That's what I said to her when I hugged her. You know, we couldn't have asked for more out of her, and just all of them. You know, Tori going down, and just everybody stepping up. And that's what I said to them. Just, you know, keep doing what we've been doing, and we got to do a little bit more. You know, Rebecca hit the ball well this weekend. We've kind of failed to mention her a couple times, but she has hit the ball well, and hit that ball on the screws, I think, in the bottom of the 7th after they walked Jack to get to her. Actually fooled Algar a little bit, but it just hung. The wind was blowing across a little bit and in, and you know, our seniors just really stepped up and did a good job, but everybody really has stepped up for us this weekend, and I think that's what it's going to take here on out.
Well, you talk about Rebecca Miller. She finished the tournament 6 for 11 at the plate. She was 5 for 7 coming into this tournament, coming into this ball game. 31 sacrifice bunts on the year. We hadn't really mentioned that. She broke that single season record, but selfless player is Rebecca Miller, but she did it also putting the bunt down, but she also did it swinging the bat this weekend, and that's huge to see from the 2-hole.
Yes, you know, and I talked to her and Bree, and you know, I said in our last team meeting, I said, if we're going to be successful, you and Bree both have to swing the bat a little bit better for us. We've got to get a little bit more production out of you two, and you know, it's just awesome to see all of them really step up and have a good tournament and be able to finish, you know, the senior conference season on a good note going into regionals next week.
Well, Coach, we'll let you get over there with your team and enjoy this one a little bit. I know Bryce isn't a hugger, but he gave you a big hug after that one. What about that?
He did. You know, I said to him earlier, I said, we're going to have to work a little bit of magic today, pull something out of our hat. But, you know, didn't really need to. Our kids just gritted it out and just stayed in the moment. You know, we've done that all year. We've had several walk-offs, and you know, they just have that never give up mentality, and you saw that again today.
Coach, we appreciate the time. Congratulations. Let this one sink in a little bit before you get ready for the opening round next week.
Thanks, Jordan.
That was head coach of the Lady Tigers, Shannon Wathen. Campbellsville wins.